Hi, my name is Amit and I'm on the mission of making AI so simple that anyone can understand it. Till now we have seen a lot of things what basics are required for SVM. In this episode we are going to talk about how the cost function is computed. Let's see. We have to compute this distance. We take two vectors x2 and x1. Let's find out the difference between these two vectors x2 minus x1. We also know that this w vector is perpendicular to these three vectors. If we take projection of this vector, this x2 minus x1 onto w, then we will get this vector. Okay, and if we see the length of this vector, that is d. So we can say d equal to this vector x2 minus x1 projection on w vector. And how do we write this? We have seen in our earlier episodes. This is how we compute the scalar projection. And if you expand this, then w comes inside. What do we do? W comes inside wx2 minus wx1. The length is same. And from these values, if you compute wx2, then b will go to this side, 1 minus b, and wx1, then b goes this side, then minus 1 minus b. You just replace these values, and if you compute, this b will cancel out, and then you get 2 by the magnitude of w. So this is how the cost function of SVM is computed. We have to maximize this margin, but for mathematical simplicity, if we write as 2 by 2, if we reverse this and we say to minimize this, because in mathematical equations only the minimization thing we can do. So instead of just maximizing this, we just reverse it and say we minimize this function, and that's how we get the weights of our hyperplane, and those are the weights of our machine learning model of SVM. Okay, so if you have any doubt, let me know in the comments. In next episode we will see a practical example of SVM using scikit-learn library.